Okay, so this is the first video I've ever spoken. So for this video, it's not a school assignment. This time, I'm gonna practice drawing the head with the Loomis method, which is something I've very recently learned. So, here we go. These are not gonna be good by any means, but they're just a way for me to, practice and get better day by day. So, we'll see how it goes. We shall see how it goes. I'm not going to add any details to these heads. I'm just going to get the heads and the neck shapes down and then see where I end up. Maybe, I'll sketch in like ears or something. But beyond that, it's just heads from a little model that I have on my iPad. And I also just recently learned how to sharpen your pencil like this, which is quite helpful because when you're doing an overhand grip, which is what you're going to be doing a lot, you want something like this. All right, that's head number one. I'm not perfect by all means, but to start. Oh wait, actually, it's not done because this should have been flattened because it's a Loomis method circle. Ugh. Learning, right? Okay, well, you know what? We're going to stick with that as attempt number one, okay? If I don't remember to do the circle, that just means I have to keep practicing until I do. This is number two, and let's go with... What pose? Let's do that one. So in this one, she's facing this way. Let's get that. Let's get this a little bit bigger. So I'm holding my pencil right. So like this grip is better for, larger stuff. Use your shoulder when you draw, and then the standard grip when you're writing, which is called, I guess, tripod grip, I don't know, is good for small details when you work with your wrist. And usually you want to work with your shoulder because that's just, it gives you better everything, really. Great, let's continue this drawing. Remembered the circle this time. So let's see. Okay, that works, and then, oh wait, I'm gonna do those structure lines first. I think that would be more beneficial. There we go. That's better. I'm not using the right grip again. My goodness. When will I learn? I'm doing this on an easel, so keep that in mind. That, this is an elevated surface. So the nose comes up when you tilt upward. So it would be about here. And then the chin's going to be about here. That's a pretty good first structure of a head, I'd say. And then we're going to we're actually not going to do the ears on this one, because I want to make sure that this is all about the head right now. It kind of curves this way a little. Okay, that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to do a couple more sketches, and this will be, you know, one practice session of drawing head with the Loomis method. So this time she's going to be facing up and again, the opposite direction. Make this big, yeah. That'll work. And when you're sketching in a sketchbook, don't be afraid to make, you know, crappy drawings, and don't be afraid for your drawings to take up a lot of space, because it's a sketchbook. It's for practice. That's all that a sketchbook is for. It's for practice. Just learn things. Put something new in there. It's not a portfolio. Portfolios are where you're supposed to put all your good stuff. You're gonna apply to an art school. Of course, you want to put your good stuff. Let's fix this angle a little bit. That works. That works. I'm kind of nervous to see what you guys think. You know, the few of you that watch this at first, I just hope you know, either you learn something, you are inspired to make art, which, oh my gosh, that would be a dream if I could just not teach, sorry, because I'm not nearly at the level to teach anything, but if I could inspire someone to make some art, oh, that would make my day. Do me a favor and go make some art. Forgot my structure lines. See, I'm not the best at this, but look at that, already better. I know what I'm doing now more, because my structure lines are helping. So that's gonna go there, and I'm gonna follow this. There we go, that's much better. So now I'm gonna erase a little bit of that excess detail, just to make it look a little bit more easy to understand. I wanna avoid making it difficult for people to know what's going on. Bam! I'd say that's a head. Let's add our neck. And again, the neck curves. And you might not, like when you're drawing a head and you suddenly get this curve, you're like, oh my gosh, that looks really weird. But then look at your reference and you're gonna see the neck curves like that. Even though it doesn't seem like it when you're looking at it, you know, at first you're like, it's just a straight tube. It curves. And it might look weird when you draw it, but just draw it over and over and over. Over and over, and you'll start to see, wait a minute, this is making sense. Like, look at this. This first one's pretty straight. The second one over here is curved slightly, and this one curved the most. But it still works. It's definitely a head. You can see it. Go ahead and put our little lines telling us where everything is. And I'd say that's about, yeah, there, where the nostrils are. I'm going to add one for the mouth. I'm going to actually change something a little bit, even though this is, I would consider this finished. Still, you can go back and change finished sketches, because the sketch is never actually finished. It's a sketch, at least in my opinion. All right, let's do one where she's facing down to the left, down to the left. Look at that, I'm overlapping an old drawing. Guess what? It's okay. Nobody's going to grade these. You're not getting a grade. If you are getting a grade on this, then, well, keep drawing, keep adding to it till it looks nice. This is just a blueprint for drawing a head. This is not a full head. Let's add our little lines first. Let's not forget anything this time. This is very exciting to me because I started, you know, all this drawing, oh, not long ago. I have not been drawing for very much of my life. I am a late bloomer in the world of art. I wish that well, actually, I guess I had started in childhood. I drew so much. My favorite thing to draw was, well, actually, I don't know if that's, copyright or not. I don't want a video to be taken down, but I used to draw characters for a lot of my favorite shows, doing day-to-day tasks, like watering flowers, which, oh, we forgot a line. Oh, well, that's okay. Happy accident, as Bob Ross said. And, I was, this was pre-K, and I was just drawing every day, and I don't know why, but I just stopped one day, and, I wish that I hadn't, I wish that I hadn't stopped. I just kept going. I figured out how to draw. I wish that I'd started earlier, but never too late to start. I promise you that. Start drawing today, even if you're, 90 years old. You can learn to make something great. Something great. Alright, we're looking a little empty in the top right up there, so let's go ahead and make one more. This one she's going to look straight up. Now here's a problem I didn't think I'd encounter. I didn't learn how to draw the head straight up in the Loomis method, so I'm going to improvise. I'm going to see what it looks like, and then I'm going to look up how to do it once this video's over. And I'll, post something that'll either confirm, deny if I got it right, or I'll give you better clarification, because I don't want to teach you the wrong way. That would be awful. Hopefully. I'm gripping the pencil wrong. But honestly, it worked out. Now let's draw the neck, which connects right here. And it curves a little bit. Oh, I've noticed I've created something that looks like it's going down here, but really it's just going in a straight line. And that's probably because I've reached the end of my easel. When I'm pushing down, the paper's also pushing down, so it's peeling off, if you will. And that works, I suppose. Maybe. I hope. I'm still going to Google it and find out. I'm going to add those muscles right here that sort of indicate the base of the neck, and then something to indicate maybe the fact that this is the neck. And the shading. Add some here as well. Give it a little bit. You don't have to add shading on, these types of drawings. You don't gotta worry about it. Let's go ahead and add shading to this one as well. Why not? Just to get a feel for it, see how it looks. Break everything down into shapes. Your shading, everything, into shapes. And just make those shapes. And please tell me if this is, the type of thing you want me to record. Maybe you want more school assignments rather than this type of thing, but, so, I'll make more of whatever you want. But, this is the type of thing that I do. And I love doing it. I'm happy that I've rediscovered this wonderful thing after so many years. And honestly, I don't think I'll ever be able to put it back down. It's just so nice to draw. Alright, those are 5. You know what? Let's add one more right here. What should this one be? This one, what kind have we got? There. I noticed we've not got a lot facing to the right, so let's add one facing to the right. Let's do, so we got one to the right and slightly up. Let's do one from below and to the right. So she's going to be looking down. No. Okay, she'll be looking up and to the right, but even at a more dramatic angle than before. Okay. I like it so far. I need to change the angle of this yet, because the eyes are actually angled downward, which I failed to incorporate into my last line. And then the jaw. And I want to mention this. You have two options when you're drawing when you make a mistake, and those are to, well, actually three. And those are to erase it, to just keep it, keep it there, do nothing about it, or you can redefine that line, which basically is you have a light mistake, and then you come in and say you want to draw this, and you accidentally put a line here. Or no, excuse me, here. Then what you can do is you can just make this line darker, redefine it, just sketch it in, make sure everything's darker, and, keep defining the part that you want, leave the parts you don't want alone. And so, even though, those things are here, the part that's exaggerated is the part you want to keep. So, it looks good overall. And then, of course, erase it. Alright, let's finish this one head. And let's say the jaw comes about right here. So for the nostrils, let's say, right here. And the nostrils actually extend right about there, so. I've made a mistake. I can tell exactly what my mistake is. So the jaw actually comes to about here, because this, okay, so I made a mistake looking at the angle of my head, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to erase it and try again. If you wanted to, you could redefine that, like we talked about. So circle is about right here, and then I'd say the line more or less goes from here all the way down here. Yeah. And that is more the down angle. That's better. Now we're cooking. I kind of just wanted to say that, to be honest. Okay. And then the jaw is about here. We can bring it down a little. That works. And then the mouth about here. Yep, because her chin curves. Wait a minute, her chin does a curve thing, and that's what's messing up my jaw. Because her chin curves slightly into that. And that is what's confusing. So now we've got this little kind of trapezoid-esque shape that is underneath her chin. And look, so now I know what kind of head I'm going to have the hardest time drawing, and it's this kind right here. But I just kept going. I kept going till I got it. Everybody can do that. They can make it. And look, This is the sharpest neck curve we've had. That is such a sharp neck curve, and it still looks good. Okay, so here are 6 heads drawn using the Loomis method, or, you know, as close to the Loomis method as I could get. I hope you enjoyed, and if you want to see more stuff like this, just say so. Let me know, and I'll be glad to record more of my learning sessions. Have a good day, night, evening, whatever. Be inspired to make more art. Bye.